And hello everyone. Today we're doing something that I said we weren't going to do. I've got my work in progress on the screen. That's not, shouldn't be there. Yeah, we're doing something that I said I weren't going to do. We're going to do a London stream because the new Studio Polygon 400 MMC has come out with London spec. So I thought, well, I'll kill two birds with one stone and drive them both. So we're going to start with the 68. We are joined by Josh today. So yes, we are going to be driving this. Just a heads up, people. Does this stream have an Arcala thumbnail? Because on my end it does. Excellent, that's fine then. It doesn't need Discord either, so it must have worked. Yes, so hello everyone. Hi to Spaghetti, to Romford, to OPF3LIX, to Samuel05, and to Dravo. I don't know. Oh, sorry. I don't know why you are hidden on the channel. Yes, we are driving London. We're going to start with the 68. We may do another route after this. I have the 400 MMC. Where can I find the London? It's in the pack. It'll be automatically updated today. I've got a few issues with mine though, where the fact that there's no interior light maps. So as you can see, none of the dashboard is currently illuminated. Not quite sure why or what, but you know, we're just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna pull forward to let these buzzers pass. Yes, so we're going to start with the 68. Like I say, we might do another route after this, depending on the time. London has a habit of crashing quite a lot for me, so I'm just going to hope and pray that it works. I've turned the settings down. I will just have to check how you set up this ticket machine because I've still not got up with it, and it's like a 64-digit number to log in. 54311134, and the pin is 2361. And I don't know what the garage ID for go ahead is, so we're just going to put 111. Bus checked. Operator, again, I don't know any of these, so I'm just putting 111, 111. We're doing the doing the 068 and trip. I've not got a timetable. Right, let's do that. So how is everyone today? It's 15:01. You will do. Actually, it's the one earlier. 15:08, 15:15, 15:36. Nope, 15:01 is the earliest. Right, we shall do you. And you are service Q49, so 049. We'll then go up here and we'll just put 111 in because, like I said, I don't know these. Route 068. Sorry, I've not looked at chat for a minute. What was it? Q49? Yeah, it was meant to. Right. Excellent. We are going to Aldwych. Right. Hello. Yeah, it's an update. Hi, no name. Hi, Hassan. Hi, Reese. I am a thing. What do you mean you're a thing? Right. Okay. Hi, Super Luke. Right, Reese. Why do you use Game Catcher? Because it runs better. Because then OBS is not recording everything behind Omsi. It's just recording Omsi. So then it uses less of your CPU. I don't know why it's bringing up every single OP. I don't know why all of your messages are held for review. That's interesting. I apologise if I've not. Right, okay. Glad to know it's not just an issue of mine then. I'll just pull forward again because there's 18,000 buses behind me. Right, okay, so this is Norwood Bus Garage. In fact, I'm going to set the blinds to start scrolling because they take 4 days. Right, So we want the 68 to Aldwych. That's the X68. None of them. Brilliant. None of them either. Is there another lot of 68? Nope. Right, there's no 68 to Aldwych. Right, I'll just have to do that on the alt menu. Sorry. Hi, no name. How are you? OP. All of them are apparently held for review. This bus route is the 68 from West Norwood Bus Garage to Aldwych. Right, Dravo, I don't understand. Can you please explain? Hi Repton, how are you? You didn't include the 68 to Aldwych. Well, where do we go then? Oh, I've got a timetable to Aldwych. Oh, no, you mean the 400 MMC? Well, it's there in the HOF file. It's in the HOF file. It's just apparently not a destination that you can press. Right. So we leave at. I really hope we don't get stuck in traffic again. Oh no, it's clogged. This took me 25 minutes to get to where that bus is over there. If it gets that bad, I will just drive through them. I'm pre-warning you because I'm not sitting in that on a stream. It may start moving. If it doesn't, then excellent. You didn't mention you on. Oh, sorry, Dravo. Hello, Dravo. How are you? I'm very sorry. I thought I mentioned you. Right. We leave in 3 minutes. I will just skip time. Can you not? Yeah, you weren't talking then, that might be why. Right, let's pull around to stand. If you want me to turn up the audio of the game as well, I will. Back exit, you silly boy. There is no back exit. Is there a back exit? No back. I need to start. The route starts at this bus stop here, so I can't go out the back exit anyway. Even if there was one, which there isn't. So. Oh yeah, there is down there, I suppose. But it's fenced off, so. Alright, we'll see whether this moves. If it doesn't, I'll just drive through them. Did you like your 59? My 59 what? Oh, I did like that Cliff 59, yeah. You need to be more specific. I have the memory of a goldfish. Right, do you know what I'm going to do? I am just going to turn, hopefully this doesn't break my game, I'm just going to turn the AI traffic down a little bit, hopefully, to improve things a little. Hiya Sam, how are you? You can't hear Josh. Brilliant. No, you can't. They can't hear you, Josh. Try now. Why? No. They can't hear you. What?
Oh, I can't be heard. That's sad.
Oh, right, try now.
Hello.
Yeah, you can be heard now. Excellent. You probably just deafened
Yay!
a vast amount of people.
Hello, everyone. Hi. How you? Sorry, am I a bit loud? Hello.
It shouldn't have changed the time. Would have given you some slack when trying to catch up on the main road. That is very true. Oh, right. I'm just gonna drive through these lot because I'm just gonna be waiting until next week.
It's a bit harsh, spaghetti.
That's nice spaghetti. There's no one there. I'm just gonna quit in this lane.
Class 05 is here. Hello,
Oh, hi,
Class
Jack.
05.
Long time no speak.
He's on mute.
That was
Reese is live. I
extremely
don't
loud when I clicked on for some reason.
Oh, and Mr. Class 05 is joining us in the stream. Well, this was unexpected.
Yeah,
Is
that's
it?
what I meant.
What's going on?
That's we're at Reese's live, Jack.
Oh, good to know.
That's what I meant when I said he's here.
I keep
mean,
my language to a minimum then, because as you know, I am the gangster of the century and all.
Oh,
Well
of
then.
course.
At least we're getting a good simulation of London with the traffic.
Yeah, the question is, Jack, can Reese's computer last an entire stream without crashing?
No.
Yeah, I thought so.
Wow.
But
I'm just gonna cut in here.
we'll have hope.
OPF. I think that's right. Yeah, OPF 3 licks. I think. Sorry.
Excuse me.
Yes, you can go through a car if you have the setting turned off, because
And I have
Right.
collisions.
Reese's
Well,
a bad driver,
right.
so he has collisions.
No.
turned off.
One, because London hasn't been collision tested, or if it has, not in a lot of places, because a lot of places you have accidents. And two, when you're loading collision boxes in, it adds more lag, so the stream will be worse quality. Therefore,
Where's Zulu? Is Zulu here?
right, we're on the move.
Oh, no, Zulu's on deafened. I need Zulu. Zulu's like my test subject today.
Sounds painful.
that sounds very strange.
It doesn't sound great.
No, not. Oh god.
Jesus.
No, I just mean it.
Hello to the 18 people who are watching. God, I should have done a London stream
I
soon.
know you should do London every day.
It's like SEO. But not
I
on
know.
Roblox. Oh, I've looked in another direction and loaded another tile in. That was an awful move.
Yeah.
How's the lag on the
Yeah.
stream? It will. From testing, I have been getting about 40 FPS while driving on tiles, but then as soon as somebody has to load in another tile, it will pause for a few seconds. So,
Honestly, like, actually, are you just loading in constant tiles at this point, or is it freezing for me? don't know.
I was just loading constant tiles because I decided to look in a different direction, which confused the game.
Lovely. Oh yeah, it's. I don't know. Frozen for me. Oh no, you're back.
Yeah, it did lag around that area.
When you're not loading in, you actually have smooth FPS. It's beautiful.
This is impressive.
Something
It's
that I've
gonna
not
take
seen on one of your streams.
me. It's gonna
a
take me a
while.
while to get out of this bus stop.
Oh, I can't wait to stream tomorrow now. I can't believe I actually got it done. It only took me 8 months.
Yes, I still do
actually-
like the Q6. Oh, that Mercedes didn't let me in, the little peasant. In fact, why don't I just skip the traffic a bit more and get past a few more cars here? Let's go in here.
Oh, you're one of those drivers.
Obviously. Well, I'm already, Jack, a minute late. As opposed to before this took me 25 minutes to get to this point from the Norwood bus garage, but you know. It's just these lights, I
Ooh,
don't
the
think that...
ticket machine looks quite nice.
It does. It is quite nice. It's very confusing though. It's got like an 8-digit pin, an 8-digit driver number. So good luck remembering that.
Oh,
Oh wow.
not driven it yet, and I'm not sure I'm going to at the moment.
It's actually performing quite. I mean, I'm getting 20 FPS and I've got a hell of a lot of traffic around here. It's loading a hell of a lot of things in.
Reese has actually learned how to
My PC is actually code. Oh, actually no. I don't
Yeah.
need the PDF. It's on the little poster behind you. The pin, the driver's pin. Oh, that's fine then.
Wait, what's the point in that then? Someone comes and robs the bus. Where's the pin? Oh, it's right behind me.
Jack, be quiet. We're not. Oh, that little mini feral
Nick the ticket machine.
didn't let me in. We're not all in Derby where buses get nicked every 5 seconds.
Oh, that's coming from you.
This is true. An
In
XL,
Stagecoach.
an XL got nicked and driven down a towpath in Wigan.
jeez.
Mr. Super Luke said, "What is the stream on tomorrow, Josh?"
My stream tomorrow will be ETS, but I have something very fancy that Reese has helped me with, and thank you, Reese, by the way.
You're very much welcome. I haven't done
yes,
that much
very
to be
good
fair.
teacher.
I haven't
Yeah,
done
but
that
you're a
much to be fair.
good teacher.
I brainstormed ideas with you basically.
So
I
it's
have
going to be
HSC.
ETS.
Go on. carry on.
Hello. And I've got something very special, very interesting to show off. So,
Josh, you don't need to keep bringing your
Yes.
face into this. I'm going mini. You can wait there.
You know, you're really
Wait
funny,
there.
Reese. You're so funny.
I hit the curb, but it's fine. You deserve to die.
Dear, dear.
Nothing
And then on
new.
Sunday, I have something very, very special. Like, incredibly special. Yeah, Promods MP spaghetti. And Reese knows what it is, don't you, Reese?
I do, yes.
Very special. Reese will
Repton, I am driving the West Highland Line on Train Sim on
Somebody
Saturday.
else is here. It's
Driving the
Zulu. Zulu, can you be a test subject for me?
I'm driving the West Highland Line on Saturday on stream, and then after that, my stream schedule, I haven't got anything planned, so I can do a stream on the North Yorkshire Moors for you, because I know you've been asking for a while. Oh, so it's literally just cars going around the loop, the one-way system there, and then it's completely free of traffic.
Just one thing. It's always one thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like.
Spaghetti said Pro Mods MP. Oh, I'm presuming just normal. MP.
Yes. No, Promods MP.
Where are you driving
Tomorrow.
to?
I'm starting wherever I ended last time, which I believe was Carlisle. I could
Alright,
be
that's
wrong.
alright. Oh, that's the curb.
I need to
Don't
reinstall
stop
it all
there.
tomorrow. That's my job tomorrow. My job for the past 2 days has been to do all this that I'm working on now.
I can see Spaghetti. The name Harry
I
Hill
don't
always
think you
did
mean
confuse me.
yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Alison Rollins.
That's HST.
Is it? Oh, everyone's changed it.
Yeah.
You can tell I've not streamed in 4 months.
Oh, there's this.
I
thing.
can.
Oh no, that's good. Never mind. Just naturally assumed it
One
had died
second.
because it's you.
Sounds about right, to be honest. Oh. Uh-oh, has it died? No, it's just sent me to an ad break. Thanks,
Oh,
Reese.
it keeps cutting to black for me. It's very strange. And the bar at the bottom, the red bar, it seems to be like jumping. It's as if it's hitting the end and getting bounced back.
Oh.
Hiya, I'm back, sorry. We've just discovered it's
sorry.
snowing outside. And it's sticking.
Is it?
And it's sticking.
Is it?
Is it? Yeah, it
Oh.
is.
It's hailing on me.
Oh. Oh, it is? Oh, wow. I didn't
Okay,
realise.
Repton.
My window's just covered in rain. How's it sticking?
I don't know, Josh. I honestly, this week, I mean, it's been throwing it down with rain all day.
It's snowing
Half of
around.
Wigan's flooded, but apparently
Oh.
it's okay to rain.
Yeah.
Snow, sorry. There's no words. Oh, I didn't play the announcement. The next bus stop is closed.
I hope it doesn't. If that snow freezes, Reese.
It'll turn to black ice. Absolute death trap.
Absolute death trap. Right.
See you later, Super Luke.
What do I need?
Bye.
Yeah, hey, just T, October was probably the last stream, I'm not gonna lie.
Tell me now.
I know, there was the Alcala stream the other day, but that ended abruptly when my PC shut down. But I fixed my PC now. Everything's fine. So, we should have no more abrupt ends to streams as my PC shuts down.
Shouldn't.
Yeah, shouldn't.
Expect one anyway.
Shouldn't.
Shouldn't is the key word.
Keyword. Yes.
Is there no branding patch for this thing yet?
There is, but I've not installed it because this is still a new install of Omsi and I've not installed branding patches and stuff.
I knew it would have been your fault. I knew it would have been.
I don't know whether the existing branding patch works with the London spec on there. I haven't
When
tested it.
isn't it Reese's fault?
This is true. Stream committed
Sorry.
death. Has the stream died?
No.
No, it's still there for me.
Oh, it's just
Unless
it's probably
No,
just the
it
game
died
that's
in a minute.
probably just the game that's loading in a new tile.
There's no name in his rural German Wi-Fi.
Rural German Wi-Fi. Play Eclipse without me. I am very sorry. You have a bone to... Oh, that was... Eclipse this, I presume you meant.
Oh, yes.
Well,
I
to be
know.
fair, me and Jack only went on it for 10 minutes and then I had to go into a meeting, so...
You know what though? I was still there about an hour and a half later with one guy who had managed to build pretty. It was ridiculous.
Did you win?
I can't believe that. No, I had to go because if not, I would have got any sleep.
You disappoint me, Jack. Honestly, Reece,
No,
you are being a real
literally.
London bus driver right now. Thank you. I don't know if that's a compliment or a bad thing. It's been.
No.
You said you're being a real London bus driver.
I know, that's what I mean. I don't know if it's a compliment or a bad thing.
I mean, for some it'd be a compliment.
I assume it's because of the traffic, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. Depends in what context. To be fair.
I'm just hoping the stream stays together. I have turned my settings a lot down. Like, my settings was on pretty high, to be fair. So I'm just hoping. I don't know where he's indicating right to. That's a one-way road, but in fact they're all indicating right. Right, we just won't comment on the fantastic AI pathing.
It's a kind of compliment.
It's a kind of well, that's great. Major Wales has released his 153. Well, I don't care. I'm using my own 153 that I made.
Huh. How kind.
Why not
Well,
use the Hornby one? Just port it into train sim and be fine.
Yeah, I can't see anything wrong with that, Joe.
No.
I think you should
Although, I
put
suppose
your...
you could 3D scan it, couldn't you?
Well, Jack, for one of them, I would need a 3D scanner.
Well, buy one then.
Oh, sorry. What the hell?
Yeah,
What's this next stop called? Geronda Road?
Doronda Road, isn't it?
Rossendale Road. Sounded like it said Geronda. Oh, Deronda Road.
I told you.
Sorry. Alright, sorry, big London veg over there.
I'm not.
It's not my fault I haven't even completed a route yet in London.
Muppet.
It's not Muppet, it's just because my PC's been dying. But now it's back. I wonder if this taxi's going to stop at this red light. Oh, it did. Wow.
Well, Josh is obviously Kermit, isn't he? Because he's the frog.
I am the frog. Hello.
Isn't that a line from
Piggy?
Isn't that a line from the film?
What?
Oh yeah. No, it's the Warburton's advert where it went, Mr. the Frog. There's a Mr. the Frog here to see you. Never mind. Carry on.
What?
I mean, ever watched that Warburton's advert, the Giant Crumpet Show? Oh my god, it's fantastic.
Yes, I have. But why are you bringing that up?
Because someone said, oh, I don't know. Never mind.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. Well, is Reese a goose? Was that?
Reese,
was
can I
that
just
the-
say, your channel
Oh.
has given me 3 adverts in the last 5 minutes. What are you doing to your What? Like, how is your monetization? I can't even get people to watch that many adverts. How are you? What?
Maybe YouTube's just feeling sorry for me because I had the last stream on monetization, and then I've not streamed for 4 months.
Too nice. Too nice.
So YouTube's just like he's making up for lost revenue.
See, I've not had any adverts, so I don't know what you're doing now.
Oh, Jack probably has an ad blocker on. He's trying to make me poor. That's why.
He doesn't. No, wait a minute. I don't.
Anyone who has an ad blocker on, please turn it off. I need a new PC.
That's one way to say it.
I always feel
some spare parts when you blow it up.
rude. I always feel sorry for saying a new PC around my PC. I feel like it's listening to me. Like,
that's right. It's dying.
it's not dying. I'm
crying.
I'm getting-
crying inside.
I'm getting
crashing.
23 FPS right now. That's pretty good for Omsi.
It's because you fixed it. You've made it happy, Reese.
I know. I've given it new thermal paste. I've given it a drink, and it's happy. Don't give it a drink. Don't give your PC a
That
drink.
just sounds disgusting. Every time you say that, it just makes me feel.
Oh my crap! I've got 23.
It sounds like
Oh
you
no,
should
this is
put it on a
Brixton, isn't it?
sandwich. It just sounds odd.
Put it on a sandwich. I don't know what sandwiches you have in Derby, but mine doesn't. Up here, they don't consist of metal and thermal paste.
It's just a weird word for it. It's just thermal paste.
That's what it's called. Do we go straight on here? Please tell me we go straight on and we can avoid Brixton. Oh, thank Christ for that.
What do you want? The 68?
Yeah,
I told you it avoids Brixton.
I'm so glad I picked this route. I need every route. You can suggest routes that don't. Oh, I think I've missed someone getting off the bus, but it's fine. They weren't important anyway.
201.
No, because it has to be in the 400 MMC. Wait till the street light.
Does a.
Yeah, because it's the oh, Jack. It's the 200, 400. Did I say 200? Oh, I don't even know. I've gone round bend.
You said
Oh, that's a merge of a lane. Excellent. Right. Oh, Jack's pneumatic drill is out.
it's a new pneumatic drill as well.
Oh, have you got a new steering wheel now?
I got one ages ago. I told you.
Oh, yeah.
Don't.
Very sorry.
I need to think of new
Jack.
insults.
Reese does this thing. It's called not listening.
That is true. I got an ad once saying eating a baby. Well, that's good to know.
Sorry?
Oh, Spaghetti Raven's just been eating a baby.
What sort of weird videos have you been watching?
I was just gonna
say.
say. Good grief. That's
Hi, Tweety Philip. How are you?
Actually,
something.
That's a comment that I wasn't expecting to read today, but we'll just move
hello,
on.
Tweety Philip.
I am live at 7 PM tomorrow, Spaghetti Raver.
So, past your bedtime.
Oh,
Not your bedtime, Spaghetti's bed. No, mind.
I know, but right. Okay.
Oh, need to slow down for the school. That sounded wrong.
The babies have all been eaten anyway.
Yeah, Spaghetti Raven's been round before with his knife and fork. What cutlery do you use to eat a baby? What's the etiquette?
Welcome to demonetization.
I
So
know.
if I mention the virus, will you get?
No, I don't think it does anymore.
Jack, I need a new PC. Don't you dare.
Too
Oh,
late.
I
You've already
could,
done it when you
I
said,
could
"What
say
cutlery do you use to eat a baby?"
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
It is not.
No, we got onto it, Blackpool, by Spaghetti saying I got an ad once having to eat a baby.
We're not. Well, Josh and I aren't weird. Reese, questionable.
Rude.
Yeah, we're not entirely sure. We can't.
At least I'm not the one who
what
pays.
You're doing, Josh. That looks good.
At least I'm not the one who pays £34
Oh, are you looking at my screen?
a day for
Oh,
it
yeah.
Yeah.
on Trent Barton.
Bonk.
What? Who's doing what?
I
Oh,
said at least I'm not the one who pays £35 a day to ride on Trent Barton.
It's not 30 pounds.
I said £35, not £30.
Oh, well, it's not 35. It's 34.
No, Fully's not with me today. I've got Josh and Jack with me today.
Hello. I'm a
You
person.
say that as if we're not as good.
You're not
Yeah,
as
I
good.
know. Like,
I tried
we're
getting
not,
Fully,
to
but
be
he
fair.
tried getting Fully and he weren't coming.
Oh, right.
No,
well,
no, I'm joking.
Oh well, now that we know that we're a second pick, we'll be heading off, right?
No, I'm only joking. I only wanted Fully's
Josh,
performance
what
mod.
you're doing, you need to have a kappa as well.
I only
Place
wanted.
one
Oh.
table, put a
I only
kappa
wanted
next to it.
Fully's performance mod.
See if anyone notices.
Yeah, just have a kappa floating down the screen.
Yeah.
Should put a piece of text
Right,
floating. Put a piece of text floating down, Josh, saying if you're reading this, you're a moron.
No, you obviously paused for this.
You paused to read this.
Yeah, make it go down really fast.
But you watch though, wait a minute, because Reese will be there in a few days, like, oh, I wonder what this is. Let's pause it.
I will, and then I'll be like, oh, I remember discussing that on the
In
screen.
the end, oh, look.
Right,
look,
Reese, I'm gonna steal your viewers for 5 minutes.
What? No.
I'm going to,
Josh, there's 10 of them. My stream shouldn't be lagging. Is my stream lagging? Help.
Uh-oh.
It might just be my Omsi that's lagging. I hope it's just my
Um,
Omsi that's lagging.
Maxine Hopkins, I'd say no. Don't subscribe. It's not worth. No, I'm joking.
Wow.
I'm joking.
Wow. Is it my game that's lagging, or is it the stream that's lagging?
I don't know. It's
Thanks,
all
Jack.
lacking.
Very useful.
Even I don't know what it is, and I've been playing Omsi for ages.
It isn't lagging, right? Okay, that's fine.
Oh, there we go. It's back.
Yeah. I will Tweety. It's the game.
Ooh.
The game does occasionally lag when it's loading in a new tile. By occasionally, I mean every single tile. So you'll just have to bear
I
with it
just
a
got
little bit.
publicly live by
Yeah, I was going to
accident.
say, did you mean to start streaming?
Did I just go live?
You did, yes.
Yeah,
You are
and that's why my viewers is on 0. Joke.
Why? Why does this keep happening?
Because you click the button.
Yeah, you did.
My YouTube is broken, okay? It just is.
To be
It
fair,
is
Josh,
broken.
you did have to start streaming on OBS
Hey, you
and
know
then
what?
go
I've got
live
2
on
subscribers
YouTube.
from it. I got 2 subscribers
What?
from it. I don't care.
2. I can't even get 2 subscribers in 4 months. I mean, it does help if you upload, but I can't get 2 subscribers in 4 months. Call me Philip. Oh, hi, Philip.
Oh, a minute. Can't we call you Tweety? Does that sound quite funny?
Thank you, Zulu, by the way. I've only just seen what you said in chat.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the delay with that on London. My PC has not, well, my PC has not been able to run it at all. I have basically pillaged my settings. But it should be running.
That's right, God, it's just made me go live again. Oh, no. Stop. Stop. Have I just gone live again?
Everybody.
Have I just gone live again? Please, someone tell me.
I've not had a notification saying you've gone live again.
Neither
Okay.
have I, although it might have gone through on the same one. Does that sometimes? Video removed by user.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, I apologise about the delay we had on London. This is actually the first route that I've actually got this far in. I drove. Every time I drive it, it breaks. So far, this is doing well. I shouldn't have said that.
It's all gonna go wrong.
So, this is the first time I've actually managed to do any sort of driving on London off stream, never mind on stream. So
Josh's link doesn't work on the desk. What does that mean?
on the description,
Description. Thank you.
does it not? It's fine. You don't need links
Well
to Josh's
done.
channel anyway. Just
You
type in
failed
Joshua.
officially.
Just type in Joshua E400. You'll come up with it. If you really want to subscribe, put yourself through that pain.
Type in class 05
Hey,
and come up with
guys,
some random dude.
Guys, I'm gonna steal you for 2 minutes. You can get a sneak peek if you want at my new thing that I've been working on. I'm
No.
scamming race here, lol.
Yeah, come
yeah.
straight back.
You've got
Yeah.
you've got an issue with Scunthorpe. Have you ran it through map tools to make sure that you are not missing anything?
I've put it in there.
Because if you are missing objects, then the map will appear empty. I guess Stagecoach Man 13. I don't like how just Stagecoach Man 13.
Right.
But
if
how are
I
you?
just go-
Long time no see.
It's been cut up by Mercedes. 10 out of 10. You're watching Joshy's Washio. Why did I say? Oh, I'm saying everyone's Sunday name.
If you're watching my stream, by the way, you're not gonna hear me. I'm just testing.
You have ran it through map tools and you're not missing anything, right? Have you tried reinstalling it?
Yeah, it does that sometimes. You just got to reinstall the main
Yeah.
thing.
Can't say, but thought you'd say yellow. You were well yellow to you too.
What?
Oh, the other Jack said can't stay, but thought I'd say yellow, so I said yellow
Oh.
back. I'm presuming he means
Well,
hello,
it's
but
blue, then.
I'm presuming he's saying hello, but it might just be some sort of greeting.
King's College Hospital.
I'm loving these cars that are just driving down the buzz lane. 10 out of 10. No, you haven't yet. Like I said, try reinstalling it. If that doesn't work, have you got?
Okay, right, I've sent everyone back to you.
You got. There's a little like a patch on Fella's Film for Scunthorpe that fixes it. Have you downloaded that? See you later, the other Jack.
Blue eye.
And I get to use all them things tomorrow, and I'm very excited. I've only showed it to a couple of people, and now I've showed it to Reese's stream chat.
Well, there's not that many people here, Josh. To be fair,
I know, but
I love it when
I
I love it when you've got 2 concurrent viewers things on your screen. One says 12, one says 14. We will never know which one it is.
oh yeah, mine does that all the time. It's so buggy. Very strange.
That is very true. Just simulation real. It's totally not people's lazy pathing. It's just simulation at its finest. Okay. It's literally, if you click on Scunthorpe, there's probably a link in the description to it. It's just a fix for... Oh, it might have been for existing users only. I'm not 100% sure what the patch was for, to be honest. I still don't like the route errors on London. I still think they're very confusing.
Scunthorpe patch was only for the existing users. It's been incorporated into the latest version.
Oh, it might not be that then.
I mean the 2016 one.
Ah, right, okay.
Can't believe it was that long ago.
I know, it's mad that, isn't it? Okay, yeah, just try downloading that well, try reinstalling it first, and if that doesn't work, then try downloading that patch. I would like a B5 LH MMC, like what the Stagecoach have up in Scotland.
Right, Justy, why you are spoiling my secrets in the middle of general chit chat? I see how it is.
How rude.
You all know what I want.
Yep, and what you want is what you are getting, Jack. Well, after the Veiling one, the Veiling, you'll get the Veiling's Classics, and you will get your Solar, and I will get my Euro 3B7. I'm getting my Euro 4B9 off Studio Polygon.
Everyone will be happy.
I'm getting my B10 off Studio Polygon, and I will be complete with all them.
Studio Polygon are catering for your needs at the moment.
I know.
The Switch are catering more for my needs.
Yep. And I don't know whether I'm allowed to say this or not, but I'm going to say it anyway and hope I don't be murdered for it.
Here we go.
That's a red light. I have seen progress on the Master Switch. Oh no. What does do when a Geitsprecher mean? Does that mean run out of RAM?
Oh.
This is the furthest we've made it. We might make our whole route this time.
I blame myself for this.
So do I.
I've not had any texture loss, any map tiles lost, any objects lost. It's just died.
See, I told you need to dial traffic.
You know how you just said you've seen some progress on the Master Switch thing?
Yeah.
Do you want me to say how much progress I've seen on Sturton?
Sure. I can't actually.
Zero. Nada. Zilch.
Yes, but I've been working on other things.
Yes, I know.
Like
We're not
Arcala.
allowed to say the other things.
Not allowed to say other things.
Like
That feels
Arcala
special.
as well. Been doing junctions for Arcala. Right, quick Omsi restart because, you know, well, I thought we was doing too well, to be honest.
And you were.
We were doing well, and then it crashed. Hi,
Yes, it did.
How are you? Go ahead, London, and Stagecoach Plumstead have them. Oh, right, okay. I've never been on one, but, like, you know what I'm like with a Volvo. I like the MMC bodywork, but I just need a Volvo engine in it, and I am happy. But I don't know whether they're going to build that. I don't think they will. It's only got half a back window as well, I think, 'cause it's a B5LH. Which is interesting.
For me, it's either Volvo or Scania. I don't know.
I like a Scania, but it's Volvo all the way for me.
For me, it's ADL.
Sorry.
Said no one ever.
For me, it's Optar.
No, it's not Optare. It's Mobility Plus.
No, but that's only for their electric vehicles, Jack.
Is it?
Yeah. They've renamed the company just for their electric vehicles, but their diesel vehicles will still use Optar.
It just sounds like an old lady's mobility school.
It sounds like them little like sprinter vans that the council put on for you, for like the elderly and disabled.
Mobility Plus. Oh dear. It just sounds so tragic.
It
What's
does.
wrong with Optare? Or even East Lancs?
What's wrong with Optar? Well,
No, sure.
don't get me started.
Start, please.
Let's think.
There's so many things that Optar can be compared to, and every one of them can't be said on stream.
Although, let's be honest though, there is much worse out there on the market.
What?
There is.
Go on then, like...
Can't think of any off the top. No, I'm joking. BYD, for example.
Yeah, but BYD is just ADL basically. They just use ADL's bodywork.
Yeah.
Oh, Reese, really important question in the chat from Sticky 185.
Oh, what?
When are you doing more London and Catford?
Oh my lord. I don't know fully what is wrong with Opta.
I think Octa's amazing, personally.
Wait, it's funny.
Yeah.
Is this the first thing he said? Has he just been loitering there waiting?
He does. He loiters with intent until something intrigues him, and then he'll pop up. Still not driven a full route in London fully. I thought it was going well. We did about 40 minutes so far without it crashing.
He judged it. He said it's been going well up to now.
At the bottom of the hill, it crashed.
Love Tempo SR. Tempo SR is amazing.
Jack, leave.
Tempo's
Opta is
well,
not
let's
decent.
just say they ordered a load, like 5, and then stopped.
Well.
But then they started ordering Volvo B7s, so I mean, I'm not too bothered.
I thought they ordered Volvo B8s.
No. The Tempos were 2007.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Tempo.
Volvo B7R release.
I thought you were talking about Tempo SRs.
No, Tempo SRs were 2016. They got rid of those and ordered. Well, they replaced them with MMCs.
Well, that's one way of putting it.
I mean, fully, I was going to go with something like. In fact, no, I'm not going to say it on stream.
No.
Do you
I
know
wouldn't.
this?
I know what's going through your mind.
We'll go with the Iraq war.
Yeah. It's like in the middle type.
In fact,
thing. Not too bad.
That's the only use for Opta. Why don't we just send them into the Iraq war?
How did I get from Iraq to Pakistan?
Via a road, I don't
Via
know.
a camel.
No, Iran. No.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Reece,
That's
should
the
play
only way to
Hunt
learn
Me
to pronounce
Bunt.
it.
I should play Hunt Me Bunt. What? Right, excellent.
Is that rude?
I don't know. Moving on. I like B5LH buses. I also like B5LH buses, but today we are in an MMC. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Big disappointment.
How?
Disgusting.
I love how 15 people are currently just sat here watching my Omsi load. It's probably not
They're
even.
not even watching your Omsi load. It's just a black screen.
No,
Reece.
yeah. Welcome to the street.
Riveting content as usual on the Reece Sterling channel.
Welcome to the
Can't think of
Slate
anything
Not
better.
There podcast with
I know.
Rice.
This is
Josh.
basically a podcast at this point.
It is my stream and usually a podcast, to be fair. I don't know what is Hun Me Bunt. I would like.
Google it, but I don't.
No, I wouldn't.
It
It's
is
Love
Love
Island.
RP on Roblox.
Oh
What
my
is that? Is that bad? Is that good?
lord!
What's that?
I'm driving an MMC and Liam's not here. I know. I don't know where Liam should be.
Oh, I've told him you're live. He asked to join the VC, and then I said he'd have to ask you because you're live, and he said he'll stay out.
Oh.
So I told him you were live, but I don't know if he's here.
We can't even see. I know. Oh, fully, we've got snow again. We've had everything today. We've had storms. We've had flooding. We've had a bit of sun, and now we've got snow.
I couldn't sleep last night because the rain was banging on.
Oh, I love it when rain's banging on the window.
I know, I couldn't sleep. It was nice, but I still couldn't sleep.
It knocks me to sleep. It's like ketamine.
Does it?
Yeah. It's like ketamine, but less
Can you
illegal.
sleep on planes then? Are you that sort of person?
I've never been on a plane. Well, I have. I've been on Concorde, but I'm presuming that's not what you mean.
You
No, he hasn't been on Concorde. He's been on.
Right. Let's see if.
Oh no, 2 now. Who's that?
Yes,
Me,
2.
you.
Excellent connection. We are back. Hello, everyone.
You've got 2 watching now. Wow.
9 likes for a broken stream. We are back.
Oh.
I need to try and reset my bus spell, but it's stuck on. It's a fun bug.
Wait a minute, this can't be right. It says 2 people are watching. You're watching, Josh is watching, I'm watching.
I'm not watching.
2 followers
Mine
watching.
doesn't count because it's just in the preview. I've got 7 on my screen watching.
4 for me.
4.
Well,
Wow.
For me.
That's a
That can't be
majority.
right,
That
it's
means
more
me
than
and Jack are
40%.
correct.
Well.
No.
Hi, Jammy Dodger the
Five.
Gamer.
Wow.
How are you? Oh, pardon me.
He's just been pinged by me in Discord. He's wondering what all the thing is about. I've pinged members. Have been pinged today. Boosters and members. Oh no! In the last 26 hours, I've been pinged 4 times. I don't think I pinged them once every 3 months usually.
Come Boost Transport Dash, you get 4 pings in 26 hours.
And then you don't get any for another 7 months. It's just how things tend to work, you know. Oh, you're back up to 18 now. Everyone's back.
Oh, excellent. Hello,
Hello,
people.
peeps.
Sorry, Omsi crashed, then OBS crashed. What's next? My PC? Don't say that.
Yep. Yes, it
I now
is.
don't know whether anyone's getting off or on because my bus stopping is constantly on my dash.
Well, that's terrible. Why?
Because it's ADL and Studio Polygon, but we'll ignore that one.
Do you want to know something?
We'll just say Studio Polygon modelled it incredibly correctly.
Okay. Do you want to know something?
Completely correct.
It is.
In fact, I was on a bus once where none of the bells was stuck in or anything. It was an E400 MMC, and it just kept pinging. The bell just constantly ping, 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 ping.
It was probably like a loose connection in one of the poles, and every time it went over a bump, it rattled it into place.
Oh no, it wasn't over a bump. Just even stopped with the doors open. It was just ping, 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 ping.
I'm surprised that
It was
worked
like
last
a kid was sat at the back pressing it constantly. It was annoying.
I used to do that, and when I was getting off the bus in Bolton, every single bell I used to press going down, and then I apologised
Yes,
to
I
the
was
driver.
on a bus once. Yeah, that's right. It's good to know your hearing's working. No.
I had to apologise to the driver when I was getting off. Every single time. I know, I can't wait for my CPU to overhead either. Fully.
Overhead.
Just pops out my case and just look above there floating. Oh.
Just do a header, like in football. You just out of the window. Woohoo!
I don't want to head it out of the window because my PC will go with it. In fact, I don't really want my CPU out of my PC full stop. I've already
the screen might crash.
in the past month. I've already had it off my PC 4 times. The stream isn't lagging right now, by the way. It's just loading in a new tile. Don't need to panic. I know he was old. Hello, Ethan Afro. How are you? Does anyone want to get off?
Hello, Ethan Afro. Ethan Afro.
Do you know what I love?
Don't think I've seen Reese kick a football in 8 years.
I don't think
maybe more.
I don't think I've ever kicked a football since I was nearly signed for Liverpool. I love this phone number 02031964 Greek letter backwards 4 backwards 6 backwards 9 correct way 1 backwards 3 backwards 2
I wonder what happens when you try
That's
to
an
call
interesting
that.
one. Yeah.
You know what though? They need to retexture that and add the Illuminati.
Oh no! I know what it is.
What?
It's 02031964 and then the entire thing
Backwards 7.
reflected.
Yeah, Josh, I did understand that. It was just. Oh, never
But
mind.
what? No, but I know, but I just thought it was simple.
I'm not. That
Why is it reflected? You are Reese.
Because
Why is it?
because the person who made the map, who has a similar name to me, lazily textured things. Folly, I can't even walk. Never mind.
Oh.
Never mind.
Do you ever remember when we went to Low Bank Ground, Reese, and there was that massive gravel slope,
Yeah.
and you were sat at the top,
Yeah.
worried, shall we say, about getting down?
I do remember
Reese
that. Yeah.
can't walk down hills.
It weren't a gravel slope, Josh. It was a pile of slate.
It was. That is true. It was also like a 70-degree bank, but you know.
Well, fully maybe if he didn't make 3D Iceland logos, then he wouldn't have to reflect textures on buildings for optimism.
Wait a minute. I thought. Can't be Google textures. Because you're not allowed, are you? Because they're copyrighted.
Well, I don't know, but I'm very, very doubting that he has been out to every single all these buildings in London and took photo textures.
But some buildings are repeated, aren't they? If you look carefully enough.
I mean, yeah, true.
And it has been how many years? And there are photo textures, like proper photos rather than Google, that have been used. I know that much. So.
Some of them are proper photos. I think some of them are Google, to be fair. That's a bust.
Some of the textures are really nice. Marble Arch, if it's still whatever it was on release, is interesting. But, yeah. Turned into some sort of luxury flat.
I'm what was that? Did that woman just pay with a faulty oyster card or something? She was just screaming at me. That person who just got on the bus has just been charged £21. I thought at Stagecoach's prices were bad. Christ, I thought.
What?
Oh my god, he's streaming again. Oh my god, I know. 2 streams in a week. It's pretty impressive, isn't it? And there's going to be another one Saturday. 3 streams in a week. That's not my stuff.
Usually Reese can't manage 2 in a year.
Shut up.
Incredible.
It's incredible.
No. Oh god.
It's Christmas is alive. I know. Well, it's not. I've been alive. It's just my PC that was dead.
Josh's jam roly-poly.
21 quid for a bus unless you're going to Narnia. There's no excuse. Exactly.
My jam roly-poly was amazing, thanks.
That was a speed bump. I didn't bother to slow down for, but it's fine, don't worry about it. Chilling in your bed. I am chilling at my desk. Bold of you to assume that your PC is going to be...
No.
Right, can we stop all jinxing my PC? Because it will die and it will be your fault fully, and I will blame
I
you.
can stream for you. Just give me your...
Thermal paste will have boiled by Saturday.
I have more thermal paste, don't worry. Just staring at the dark.
Do you know, I
Screen
got
not
on my
back in?
PC this morning and my keyboard started doing the Mexican wave at me.
Well, that was an interesting sentence, I'm not gonna lie.
No.
Started
It was
doing
like the
Mexican
colour was
waving.
like waving across, back and forth. It was fun.
Do you know, it is pretty impressive in a row of shops, isn't it, for the same shop to appear 4 times? 5 times?
It's like a bit of a waste of money.
What shop
isn't
is it?
A blue one.
A blue one, okay.
I don't know what it
blue
is. It's blue.
It's some sort of news agent, so...
The point of life, Gabber, is to watch my stream.
It's 40... Is it 42 or 43 or something?
You know, my point of life today has been just to do lots of YouTube work.
Ah, right. Yeah, cool. I'm presuming we're coming in towards the city of London now, because my game is starting to freeze a little bit more.
No.
I don't know how far we are through the route or not.
Are you Aldwych bound?
Yes, we are.
No.
You have to set the display on the 400 MMC using the alt menu for Aldwych, because they've not included it at
What?
Studio Polygon. Yeah, I know. It's fantastic. Also wondering why I watch too much anime.
Higgate Street.
It's never been something that I've been particularly interested in, to be fair.
No.
Oh, is this Oh, this is where my game crashed before. It's not a good thing to say. Oh no, wait. I don't know whether it is actually. I don't know what I've just said. It's just a
You don't know
mismatch.
because you're not familiar, because you've never driven it.
Exactly. I sometimes call it Mackie D's, but I usually just call it Mackie's, to be fair.
Mackies.
I don't understand. I call it McDo in French, don't you? Or is that just...
I don't know, but they have an incredible blueberry nipple in France.
Oh.
I mean, the raspberry nipples over here are good, but France's blueberry nipples, Christ above, they're nice.
The hell? What the hell? Please enlighten me.
It's basically milk, ice, and raspberry sauce, but they have blueberry sauce in France, and it's awesome. This weekend, Reese plays darts with the dictionary and nobody makes a coherent sentence. Shut up. You know I struggle with life. That's the curb. I blame you for that fully. I was looking at the chat, that's why. It's all your fault. I agree, I've been.
So, Class 05, I have some news for you.
Oh my days, here we go.
No, it's good,
I'm
it's
done,
good.
right, bye.
No, you will be, well, Reese will hate me, right?
No.
Reese told me that there is a possibility that there may be a Stoten beta update by Sunday.
Oh, I hate you for that.
Even though he's not worked on it, like.
Yep.
No release, just.
I have been building a village and laughing
Oh,
at the.
I know, wait a minute though, I know what he's done, He's updated the image that appears when you're loading the map up. That's it.
No, we just removed a blade of grass from one of the gardens.
I have been building a village and laughing my head off at the blind leading the blind.
Have you shown everyone the...
Oh, not again.
Have you shown the stream Brixton, as in the destination Brixton?
Oh no. You'll have to just give me a minute to consolidate myself. I don't even know which stop I stop at. Oh.
One of them.
The blind lead.
What's so funny?
Oh, I'll show you after stream.
Oh, I'm guessing this is a joke that I don't get.
No, you will get it. It's just I can't show it.
I just don't understand at the moment.
Me fully. Siler and a couple of other devs were in a call last night. Oh. And Siler was looking through Google Maps through Sheffield and showing us some fantastic tourist attractions, like the tent outside of Sainsbury's. And
Oh yeah.
it happened. I'll show you after stream. It was absolutely hilarious.
Okay.
It was just the way Siler said it so casually as well. Talk about the blind leading the blind.
Elephant Castle, London Road.
This is. Stoten is
Actually,
not
Romford
new,
Transport. It's
Oh,
not old. It's not new. Yeah, it's not new at all. It's like 3 years old.
Started off as Wigan and then.
Still in
moved
beta
to-
though. It's available to about 8 people.
Sure.
Probably 4 by the end of this because the rest will have died
Oh,
of old age.
be quiet, Jack.
Well,
Not
I'm
natural
not going to
causes.
attempt to have a drink right now because it will be fired across my room. Oh,
Everyone's.
I have got the laughing fits. It's all Siler's fault.
oh dear.
I think it's your fault actually.
The indicators. I like an
Siler's
annoying.
not-
They are annoying, but I like an annoying indicator because I have a really bad habit of leaving indicators switched on. So an annoying indicator works for me because I don't leave it switched on. That's why I never changed when the C400R came out and people changed the indicator to the Scania one. I never changed mine because I thought, yeah, I like the indicator to be fair.
I don't understand annoying indicators though. You're supposed to be like buses seem to be trying to gear themselves as like posh and like
There's evacuations going on in Manchester due to flooding. I know half of Wigan's underwater.
Gotta love Saddle Junction as if it isn't congested and bad enough.
Yeah, but it's not
It's
just-
also a floodplain.
It's not
Is
just
it also a
sad.
tourist attraction.
It's also a tourist
So-
attraction, but the vaccination centre in Wigan as well is also flooded, so that's really useful.
Jeez, it's still really snowing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Best whip maps coming soon. Stoten a lot of effort going into it. Arcala, West Country 3 and Yorkshire B3. I would agree with that.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, did you just say a lot of
Stoten
effort
is
going
not
into
coming
Stoten?
to-
No, and Cranley, if you can, if that's, I'm pretty sure that's still coming. Fully ill now. He's a beta tester.
Studley Junction.
Oh. My favourite clip on, my favourite thing to happen ever is, where do I go here? I wasn't even paying attention to route arrows. My favourite thing to happen ever is on the, as my game froze. Oh no. Oh no, it's fine. Oh no, it's froze again.
You can't finish your sentence, can you?
Sure. We're back. No, we're not. Oh Christ. On, you know, the dash cam clips.
Hmm.
One of them was of a bloke just standing drunk in the middle of Saddle Junction. Jesus Christ, this is a bit narrow down here. Where the... Sorry, have we just gone into, like, some sort of medieval Italian city, or is this still London? I know some roads are tight, but Christ alone, my boss told me to have a good day, so I went home. Come on, get off the junction, you wazzer. Oh no, has that bus stop lost textures? Oh no, here we go.
It's gonna crash.
It's loaded in the next tile, so that's a good start.
Oh no, here we go.
That's the curb. Oh, I stopped at the wrong flipping bus stop, that's why.
As ever, it's your fault.
I know.
What an
That's the word I was looking for, Gabriel Luca. I couldn't remember. I was trying to think of the Top Gear episode where they had to try and get out of it, but I couldn't think of the town name. But Luca is the correct one. So well done. You got it from my description, so I'm proud of myself for that.
Someone's a genius then. And it's
Rude.
not right.
Rude. You can never get Yorkshire to work. Well, the new one will be fine because it's on Steam, so it's literally just buy and
The
go.
Old Vic.
The Old Vic. Sorry, we just entered East End. Oh, and we've fallen through the map.
Yeah.
Oh,
See, that's not happened to me yet, but people keep saying it does happen quite a lot, so I don't know.
and time for another episode. Time for another 10 minutes of watching Reese's Omsi load.
No, blooming hell. You should put on what Josh has just made.
Yeah. Yes, I'll send you it. Hold on.
The wrong person made it.
Well, Follies Reshade doesn't
no,
require
you
any
can
more. It doesn't limit performance, and yeah.
There you go, Reese. Check your DMs. Actually, don't check your DMs. Check them in about 20 seconds.
Why?
Because I forgot it was a 34 meg folder.
Oh. I mean, fair enough.
And Discord uploading times are
How much will it cost? Don't quote me. Fully will know, I'd imagine, unless it's not been announced yet, which he won't tell you. I'd imagine it'd be about 25 quid because it's coming with the buzz as well. Obviously,
Not bad.
London was
you go,
£27.93, I think, wasn't it?
download that and put it on your OBS and press loop playlist.
What is it? Oh. It wouldn't quite work, Josh, because I'm not called Josh.
It's fine. It's fine. No one will know the difference.
Oh, have you got it? You might have found a way to get it working with the menus fully. But yeah, I'd imagine London was 27, just over £27, or just under £28, and that came with
Said 23.
What?
Fully said 23.
Oh right, okay, yeah. I was gonna say it'll probably be about 25ish because it's not. It's got. I think it's got one more route, but obviously it's only coming with one vehicle rather than 4. So.
But that one vehicle is really good quality from what we've all seen so far.
And heavily optimised.
In-
Not in a bad way, as in like
Although these buses aren't too bad, actually, are they?
they're not the worst. I mean, there's a few features that are obviously not on it, but
Yeah, some are a bit questionable. They're not
To be
bad
fair-
buses, though. At least
to be-
we've got... Having a bus is better than not having
Yeah,
a bus.
and to be fair, the what's it called? The standalone pack, so the Phantom, the Spectra, that's the same thing. The 400 MMC, the Streetlight, and the Gen 3 pack, they're all standalone buses. They're not designed to go on any map.
Yeah.
Well, obviously they're designed to go on UK maps, but they're not specifically designed to go on any map. Where, for like example, Siler with Yorkshire, if he thinks the veiling could be optimized in a way where, like, how say one of the features is removed, but obviously that would help performance massively, then they can tailor it to the map.
I can't wait till some of the older stuff's out for veiling wise, though, because that'll go
Reef,
very well
to
with
be
Yorkshire,
fair.
won't it? Because many companies tend to go with a lot of right stuff if they are that sort of.
Yeah, and I'm glad he's using the B8. Very, very surprised Siler didn't ask for a dart, to be honest. I know he loves the dart.
I think he did, but there was one being made, wasn't there?
Yeah,
there?
Kieran's making a dart. I don't know if that's going anywhere or what's happening with that.
Well, if it's not a proper bus, is it? Because that's the only point of a
Ugh.
bus, isn't it? To move people from one
Wow,
place.
my Omsi loaded incredibly fast. Little bit worried. Hey, Will Nixon, how are you? Ah, that might be why, because I'm currently floating about 20 miles underneath the map. Breathe. Just breathe.
Broken.
It's now hands. Oh, come on now.
I just wanted to do a route, to complete a route. Was that so much to ask on, was it?
See you, Philip. Then.
See you later, Philip.
Right, come on then, everyone.
Enjoy.
Post your best jokes in chat. If we can kill Reese
Oh no, don't.
by the end of the stream, I might be able to take over and bring some professional streaming quality to this.
It's very
YouTube channel.
professional, it's just London
Yeah, no.
is not the best of quality, to be fair. And to be fair, I haven't found
Chad just goes under his breath. Yeah, no.
I haven't found settings yet that specifically run well with London.
Ah,
See you later, Philip. I know, to be fair, Philip, that is true, but then again, when it's not loading in new tiles, it has been performing pretty well. Like, I've been getting above 20 FPS for most of it, bar when it's been loading in tiles. But it's just gone down the path. To be fair, we are heading into central London, I believe, which is probably why it's...
there's about 10 billion bus routes, about 10 trillion cars.
Yeah, the adjacent tile count is to 1, because if you have anything above 1, then you're just a moron, because most maps are designed to have an adjacent tile count as 1, because it'll load in,
map at start.
it'll load in 1 at the front, 1 behind, 1 to the left, 1 to the right, and a 9 tiles. That's what a tile count 1 does. So, like, for example, I know we had, when I was in a call with Siler, we talked about this. In fact, I think you might have been in as well, Jack, saying that Yorkshire won't look as good unless you have your adjacent tile count on as 1. Oh no, it won't have as good performance because it's designed so there's gaps in between in the routes, so that you're only loading in that route and not loading in any other routes, which obviously helps performance massively. But if you then go and change that to 5, then you'll be also loading in other routes. So if you're then complaining about performance, then it's not really Siler's fault.
Yeah, it's been made. You know, last time when there was was it Farm Road or something, and that spawned you unloaded in the whole seafront and
Yeah.
or something like that, I think.
Yeah, it's all
now
been
it's
spread
not
out.
that yeah, it's been made so that it's spread out enough.
Right,
Which is something you can't really do with realistic maps, is it?
No.
So,
Right, I'm not going to carry on with the timetable. I'll just drive without a timetable into London. We're just going to get the 68 done. Imagine driving a solo on this map. Well, if it was an optimised solo, it might work.
What do you mean an optimised solo? We need a solo.
That's what I mean. Any optimised bus will work on this map. Well, run slightly. On this map. Actually, while I'm stopping, I've got no passenger. I've just reloaded the game. I was
Shall we
getting
dig
30
into
FPS.
virtual
Yeah,
stagecoach, or shall we stay out of that for a bit?
You was getting 110 on London. A 100. What? So, is everyone else seeing 110 there? Is that just my eyes going funny because I am tired? Or does that say 110?
110. That says 110.
What, Sam, what NASA computer do you have and where do I buy one? I've never seen 110 FPS. In fact, I could never get 110 FPS in Omsi anyway, since my monitors will only do 75. But you know, moving on.
Oh yeah, come on people. You're all supposed to tell jokes, aren't you? You always like that. Shush. You know how good I am at joking, you know.
On a blank tile, mate, I wouldn't even get 110 on a blank tile fully. I struggle to get like 50 on a blank tile. Oh, that's the curb. I don't know which lane I go in here. Do we go in the bus station, I'm presuming? That was quite the aggressive turn, but we don't have anyone
Do you
on
not
the bus.
have your Omni now?
No, I've not got my Omni. I've set up on this installer bombs.
You idiot.
Brixton was like 30. It's just loading in the roundels, that's why. The unoptimised circular roundels. Ugh, why?
Talking about optimization, what's the most promising looking bus now? Not what you're most excited for, but what looks
Brixton.
really good.
What do you mean?
As in, we all know you're excited for your B10s, and
That's
but
not my
what
lights.
looks, what in terms of looks, what's the best looking bus at the moment, and performance-wise is looking promising. At the moment.
Well, I mean, I would like to say the B10 or the Euro 4 B9, but performance-wise, if it's anything like the Streetlight or the MMC, not holding my breath.
See, I find the Streetlight and MMC quite nice.
Oh, Jack, just shut up your face.
Oh.
Sorry, I was really singing the Italian song the other day. No, I'd say probably the buzzes that look the best and are going to perform the best would probably be the Veiling Pack. Obviously, I can't comment on that. I don't have the Veiling Pack, but I know. But that's what I'd say.
Fully being in the chat, if you want to slip us a key, then we would happily pay you in biscuits. Or,
We pay you in biscuits.
No, I'm joking, of course.
Yeah, I think didn't he post on Fella's film that he'll be taking a break from the Omni-City or something. Oh, that'll be a Master Switch project, but it's going to be a freeware one, I think. I believe.
Freeware Master Switch.
The scrolling drops FPS.
One thing I don't understand, and some of you lot might be able to enlighten me on this, but why are they called Master Switch Studios? Where are the studios?
Oh, Jack, stop being pedantic. Yum Yum, Veiling, top-notch performance. Yeah, see, fully has said that there. I to be fair, the Street Deck and the Gen 3, they perform outstandingly. Which lane do I need to be in here? I'm just going to hope I'm in the buzz lane. They perform outstandingly as well, and I don't expect anything less than from MS, to be fair.
Perfection.
Have I got my doors open? No. I don't know whether I stop there or not. I'm just going to hope I don't.
The Veiling is going to be good, though. I think that'll be.
Yeah. I think I'm more excited for the classics than I am for the B8.
See, my good thing though is that I know the B8s, so they'll do in the meantime.
Yeah,
But
see,
you-
the B8s aren't familiar to me, so I'll be driving the Pulsar and the B7 Euro 5.
see the Pulsars have never really done anything for me.
Oh, I
They're
love a
just-
Pulsar.
They're like modern versions of all of the other right stuff, in my opinion, and just a bit naff.
Why does the voice MMC have to shift later than the ones in real life? Because we all know why. Because it's built by Studio Polygon. Veiling single deck though, so it'll naturally perform better. Yeah, but saying that though, is that always the case? The street light. I mean, oh, is this the end of the route? This is the end of the route.
I know why. It's because it's ADL.
Reese, are you excited for the Omnidecker? I am excited for the Omnidecker. But I'm more excited for the B7s, to be fair, and the B10. Right, what we're going to do now, well, suggest a route. We need a DB300, Gemini 2 and Omsi. I'd rather have a Volvo B9, to be honest. Or a B7. I'm going to turn the AI traffic down even more, because we still have quite a bit of traffic on the road. Just to try and help performance. But suggest a route, and don't say the 201, because we're doing the MMC. Jack, don't even go there, because I know what you're about to do.
do the 200 MMC.
No.
V3D moved to the bus, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm more excited, like I say, for the Veiling Classic, but I'm very excited for the Euro 5, B7, and the Pulsar 2. I do like a Pulsar. I'm not doing the X68.
159.
Where does that go from?
Marble Arch. It goes Marble Arch to Streatham Station.
Okay. What company runs it?
Bellio,
Sure.
I think. Give us a minute.
You've got some good London settings. Very nice. I still need to play around with my London settings, but I'm getting there. I only crashed. My Omsi's only crashed twice in that run. That's a record for me.
Oh,
Is it a Reaver? Oh no, is that the 139?
I was right.
Who is it?
159. A Reaver is 59.
Oh, what's the 159 then?
159's a Bellio.
Right.
A Bellio.
I don't have an Abellio livery.
A Reaver.
right. I'm gonna head off.
Okay, see you later, Josh.
So goodbye.
Have a good night.
Bye.
You have a good night. Bye.
Which is the Arriva route? That goes to Streatham Station, doesn't it?
59. That goes from Streatham Bus Garage to.
I thought there was a 1-3 something. That was a Arriva as well.
133.
Yeah, where's that go?
You're really testing me now.
Elephant and Castle to Streatham Hill. I'll do
yes.
that one then. Because I have that one. 133, not Streatham. Do we have a spawn point at Elephant and Castle?
Elephant and Castle.
Yeah, there. B7
Yeah,
RLE is
that's
nice, but the
gorgeous,
B8 is nicer. See, I've not been on a B8 in real life.
It depends what specification you've got, because the front seats are rock hard on some of them.
I still think I prefer the. Like I said, I can't compare it with the Euro 5 B7, what will come in the Veiling one, but in the Veiling Classics, I still think the Euro 3 B7.
Aretha Franklin.
will tip
I
it
was
to me.
listening to her earlier, actually. Not Aretha Franklin, I mean. Aretha.
And may I drive that on BOTW first? Well, I'm not driving. Yeah, I'm driving the 159. No, I'm driving the 133. Oh, I don't even know anymore. Right. Okie dokie. Have you driven this yet fully? Oh, I've got to set up all this now. Garage, I'm just going to go 111. Routes, 133. Oh, I can't see. That's not where it's again. There we go. Operator number, just 111. Trip number. I'll take a timetable first. Can we do the entire 133 without the game crashing?
No.
Thanks for the optimism, Jack. 301.
Driven all the London stuff, but not the MMC.
Elephant and Castle, London Road.
We're going to Stratton bus station.
It annoys me that the timetable is not.
You've driven all the
straight
London stuff, but they're not the MMC.
or wonky.
Alright, I was just going to ask you, does your interior light maps work? Because I don't know if it's an issue with my Omsi, or whether I just need to verify my files, or if it's an issue with the bus itself. What's the thing? 5431134. Pin is 2361. And go to route. Right, excellent. Why did it say first? I mean, it says Arriva, but okay. Oh, you mean here? It's just I'm just presuming they've probably got, with it being first in route, has made the vehicle. They've probably used first Bristol for a lot of things, a lot of reference. So that's probably why that's the vehicle defect card. I'd imagine, but don't quote me on that. I don't need to faff about with the blinds. We're going to Streatham Station, route 133. Oh, I missed it. To Streatham Station. Right, there we go. Let it scroll. I think I find it weird how the destinations are black instead of grey, because I thought they were grey in real life. I don't know about the MMC, but all the other London vehicles are grey.
Most London ones are black because they're not all worn out and dirty like regional Merc.
No, I mean the roll blinds.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Roll blinds.
Yeah, but all of the vehicles that come with London are grey, they're not black. Black.
Oh.
I believe the Assault Alarm works. I haven't driven the MMC.
Well, you can't have directly nothing jet black, can you?
Yeah, it works. I can never get that destiny selected to work. Oh, hi James, how are you? Long time no speak. What you do is you go to your route, you scroll through, and then you go to your destination and scroll through that and eventually get it. The only one that I've found that doesn't work so far is the what was with the 68 to Aldwych. Oh, we're just scrolling through this 64 Oxford Circus sign. Streetlights are one of the worst buses in real life because the best, but it's one of the best ones because you can do route visuals.
Would you prefer a street light though, or would you prefer a an MMC?
Yeah, I'd rather have a street light than an MMC, to be fair.
Or an Octave Versa?
Definitely a street light. Reese, do you want to try and drive the 86 in TS? I've not really bothered, to be honest. I want to drive the 92 because I really like the look of the 92, and the 60 and the 58. They're three trains that I really want to drive, and they're on the list of things that I want to do.
60 and the 58.
I've fallen in love with driving freight at the minute. I can't stop. Whoever it was who suggested the 59 the other day, you've actually broke me.
Wait, do the 59s have the American style cab?
I don't know. They reminded me of a DAF.
I know the 66 does.
I like the brakes on it though, how you have to it's not like notches, you just apply pressure and get rid of it, basically. I was at Wigan on the other
Yeah,
day. Got the 575.
It's like the
that's
American
how
style
much I got
handle,
one.
isn't it? It's like on the console.
All right.
Why do you hate the MMC?
Because
It's fine. The annoying indicator sounds.
the MMCs are just awful. They're just shocking.
MMCs, see, the 200s aren't the worst things in the world.
I'd rather have a 400 over a 200 any day.
I'm the other way around.
But I'd rather walk, to be fair, than an MMC.
Yeah, well, time has proven that with me. I prefer MMCs to walk.
Right. Well, I see the date. It's supposed to be before
59
lockdown.
and 66 are the same train. Only difference is the engine. Yes, but there are some other differences. The lights on the front.
No, not necessarily.
I swear there are some differences.
Yeah, the 59 does have a version where it has central lights, but the version I was driving had like the 66 lights, where they was just at the side like normal.
No, I mean the one big one on the top, the American style.
Oh.
Again, American. All American.
The 200 MMC in real life isn't that bad though. It is. It's shocking. The first day in service and the roofs were already leaking on the Blackburn ones, and they was top
yes,
spec.
Ours don't leak, so it must have been a bad batch or something.
Well, probably. I don't know, but I just don't like them. It's just not good. Not good.
Mm.
Oh well, that's just a good start, isn't it? 10 out of 10 at London.
I don't like how
Turn
Octet doesn't have a rear window on pretty much any bus made after 2004, maybe.
Turn 2 corners.
No, I have four came into my head.
2 corners. Well, that's a new world record, isn't it? I've not been on the Sky Class ones yet. I went on the B9s on the last day in service. But I've not been on the Sky Class ones yet because I weren't really interested and I weren't really happy about paying another £8.90 to go to Rotterdam.
No.
Because that
And
is
also,
just
we're under a
extortion.
national lockdown.
Yeah, but we weren't when the Sky Class was launched.
I don't know, what's this? What Sky Class is that? Transdev?
The Which Way,
Which, yes.
when they launched the MMCs on City's app and on Which Way.
They've got like Route 36 beer and things now for sale, haven't they?
I don't
Transdev.
know. I've no idea.
Very strange. They've got like socks and clothes and it's very strange. I don't think I'll ever
I actually
understand
just
that.
despise both Omsi and London, but specifically London. I got a B7 Gen 1 on the last day in service. Yeah, well, I went up to get on them, and the first bus that turned up was a B7 Euro 4.
Why
and
don't
then-
you look on bus times? You'll be able to see what bus is what and where
Because
to get on.
I'd already planned all my vehicles. I'd already planned all my timings the day before.
In which case you were a numpty. Never do that. Always take it as it goes.
That's not a sentence I was expecting, but okay. Yeah. No, but then I waited for the next one, and then a B7 Gen, I can't say, a B7 Gemini 1 showed up, and then I waited for the next one, and a B9 showed up after that. So I got that up to Rottenstall, and then changed vehicles and got straight back down on another B9 Gen 1. I have both the recordings on my phone. I need to upload them to YouTube at some point. I don't really like Alex Harvey either. He's a bit bizarre.
No, he's not. No. He seems like your typical bus. He's like, I don't know, each company has this thing. Certain companies like Trent, Barton and Transdev and that sort of thing, they each have an image that they're trying to show to the world, like they're this friendly and happy company and that sort of thing.
Why
And I
does the
think
UK
he fits
use
that perfectly.
Why does the UK use city buses that are used on intercity buses? Well, not all routes like that. In Scotland, it tends to be Scotland and services running into London where you get coaches rather than buses on intercity routes, then you get more. But we don't like, apart from Scotland and like the Oxford Tube, we don't really have many scheduled, not scheduled, any like, what's the word?
Like express intercity buses.
Yeah. Oh, and the Red Arrow.
National Express and
yeah,
Metrobus
we use
and that
National
sort of
Express
thing.
for that. If you wanted the coach or the train. But
train or trams and that sort of thing.
buses,
If you've got...
buses tend to stay in the city. Like I say, apart from Scotland, where the rail sits, like there's not much rail services in the.
Yeah,
especially
usually companies tend to have, like, sometimes they'll, like, if they put normal buses on rather than coaches and that sort of thing, they'll usually have more intermediate stops, and it's easier to pick up and set down and that sort of thing.
Yeah, because coaches are a palaver.
If they're express, then yeah, usually it will be coaches. Although there are quite a few that I can think of that are just buses. So. And sometimes double deckers are easier to make higher specification because you're allowed to stand up and walk around. You've got tables and that sort of thing. They aren't the same as coaches because you can fit them.
And it's less of a palaver when you've got disabled people as well, because coaches you have to take out the seats if people have not already booked in advance.
Whoa, no, wait a minute though. You can take the seats out in 90 seconds, roughly. They've all been designed for that.
Yeah, but it's still a lot more of a faff than not having to take the seats out at all.
It is. It's because you've got to load the ramp and all that. It's much easier and quicker for everyone, including the driver and disabled person.
Yeah. I think Sage use Scania for E400s on long distance routes. Yeah, the Scanias with Stagecoach Scanias do tend to get used on longer distance routes. I have noticed that. With the exception, actually no, the 400, the Lakes is the only exception I can think of where Scania 400s don't run long distance routes, because a lot of the Lakes routes are quite long distance. I know the 555 is about 2 hours long. That's, I would say, a pretty long distance route. And they use just regular 400 MMCs. There's a 140 mile route from Charlie to Keswick. I don't know what vehicles that runs, but I was told E300s. I'm not sure about that one, so don't quote me on that.
Stagecoach have had a massive rebrand though recently, haven't they?
Unfortunately, yes.
Changing everything up, and they've got like they've changed the gold services to a weird intercity cheese block.
Non-branded coaches are being used because companies are having to graft in coaches and stuff from smaller companies because they can't. Yeah, COVID capacity, like James said. Same with a lot of routes that have schools along are having coaches and buses from other parts of the country. Not even like, I know Stagecoach. I can't think what it was.
Stagecoach London have got some non-red.
Yeah, and Stagecoach Cambridge. Don't quote me on that though. Have some. Oh no, it might be. It might be somewhere in the northeast actually. Somewhere in the Stagecoach brand that's not London. I've got a load of Tower Transit, B9s, and Evo Cities running for extra school capacity. In Wigan, we've got a load of like smaller companies' coaches leased out to Stagecoach that are running on school services, and they tend to have. And we've got an Optar Tempo SR as well.
Oh, how are you liking that then? Is
I've not been on
looking attractive to you?
No, it's orange, purple, and something else.
Orange, purple, and what?
I'm trying to find a picture.
It's not Ipswich, is it?
No, it's not Ipswich. And I know that livery from my mile.
Yeah, you can see it's a mile. It's a brown.
I know. Shocking.
Don't kill me, Sam. I'm sorry. bet he's just. Are we allowed to say that on stream? I don't know. He's probably in a corner crying, let's say, thinking about the Tempo SR.
I'm trying to find a picture of the ones. Oh no, it might not. No, it's not a Tempo SR, it's a Metro City.
Oh, Metro Cities are nice, I don't mind.
They're not. Shocking.
Although, wait a minute. What do I prefer? No, I prefer Tempo SRs. Yeah. From looks, I think Metro Cities are nice, but on the inside, passenger experience, personally, I think Tempo SRs.
They're these, Jack. I will send you a picture now.
Lovely.
I'll put it in a certain channel that we have.
Oh, okay. You make it sound really weird. It's just an ordinary chat up on it. What the hell?
Yeah. I think we have one or two of them.
The hell? No. No.
It's not the most attractive livery, is it?
It looks like the Motorpoint advert thing. Probably an ex-CT4N Metro City. CT4N Metro City?
I don't know what a CT4N is, to be honest.
Cleaner transport for Nottingham. I didn't know they had any Metro Cities.
Oh.
I know they had one on loan for a little bit over lockdown, and had a solo SR as well. But,
right, let's set this up again and type in the pin again.
teleporting bus, double-decker bus, rocket thingy thing. There was an attempt to make a big plane don. What?
I'm not sure. 5, 4, 3, 1, 1, 3, 4.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
1, 3, 4.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And 2, 3, 6, 1.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunderbirds are home. Da, da, da.
Right, let's try this again. Hopefully we can actually not fall through the map this time.
Pneumatic.
1556. 303, I believe.
I believe you had those horrible things. They look horrible. Reese the yawning driver.
Sorry.
James needs to go back to the lakes once lockdown's over.
Yes, well, we're going in summer, providing we can.
Be careful, I don't trust you with your hands on the wheel.
Oh.
To be fair, CT4N is basically pound shop version of NCT. I would agree with that. They seem to be trying to portray themselves as this forward-thinking company. You know, like Apple, they're all completely white and clean and that sort of thing. And then you know the car companies, they're all doing the same now, and they're all green and efficient. It's like that. But the livery now seems to have changed, and there's nothing saying really what CT4N actually stands for most of the time. It's very, I don't know.
So it's basically Stagecoach.
No, it's like a small operator, but I don't know. It's very strange. I prefer Trent. NCT's too. I don't know. NCT's like National Express, basically. Don't give change. Buses are interesting, to say the least.
I thought NCT operated the trams.
No, that's NET, net.
Oh.
Not an express transit. Gets very confusing.
I've heard of NCT, but I can't think of where from. Oh no, I'm thinking of MCT. Manchester Community Transport.
There are so many places James needs to go. Not going to York for a while though. It's too busy even when COVID's on.
Well, York is currently underwater, but yeah.
That's
Where's the most
that's
company in the UK? I don't know. It's hard to say without going on them all. I would say Stagecoach, but I know, yeah. I would agree.
Worst bus company in the UK.
I would agree with James, but obviously you can't. Everyone has their own personal opinion. Some people really love Stagecoach and hate First, for example, where I am the opposite. I can't stand Stagecoach.
That's the point. You look on websites like Indeed and that sort of thing for jobs and things, but the problem is, why would you review a company unless you have a grudge against them, really?
Yeah,
because you're not going to go, oh, I love my job so very much.
It's personal preference with bus companies.
You always tend to get the negative publicity, don't you?
Yeah, but then there's some areas of Stagecoach that are really, really nice, like the Stagecoach Lakes. I've never had an issue with Stagecoach Lakes. But Stagecoach Manchester are appalling.
MCT was shocking.
I only used MCT once, and I never really had an issue with them. I could see why people didn't like them just from the presentation of their vehicles, but I would never have thought like I wouldn't travel on them. Like they just seem like
MCT do operate the tram half the time when they're yeah, well.
What do you mean? When it's on rail replacement or tram replacement.
It's funny because they have permanent bus stops put up now that say tram replacement bus. I think that's saying quite a lot.
Well, I mean, I think that was, to be honest, James, I think that was one of the reasons why they sold Manchester first, because they realised the clean air zone was coming in and they did have an ageing fleet in Manchester. And I think that is one of the reasons why they decided to sell them, because it would have cost them too much and they won't get as much out of it as other people. Because First has never made as much money in Manchester as other operators. So I think it was, I turned right after these lights, so I may as well go in this lane. I think it was their excuse, really. But I think it was because they would have had to have spent.
Have they been planning it for a while though? Because usually companies try to find excuses or reasons.
I don't know.
Things rather than just leaving. Or it's just the final nail in the coffin. Anyway, anything with Allison gearbox is all MCT operated with Allison E200 darts and solo SRs.
Yeah, but the solo SRs weren't even bought by them. Whether they was bought by, I've got no data on my stream. They were bought by, I don't know if the stream's still on or not. Oh no, it's back.
Oldham isn't for sale anymore. The Geminis won't be allowed into Manchester.
Yeah, that's what I mean, because there are 08 plates.
Apparently northwest of England needs a boat replacement train because of the stuff.
Yeah, because, well, that's the thing. Stagecoach's original plan, I was presuming, was nick our 400 MMCs from Wigan and dump a lot of their E400s at Wigan. You know, shift about, make all the newer stuff from Wigan go up to, so probably the E300s would go up. Not the E200s because they're like 62 plates. The E300s go up, and we get a lot of the older stuff from Manchester. But then Wigan was included in the clean air zone for Manchester, so that scuffled Stagecoach's plans of that. Yeah, well, that was the thing. First originally wanted to sell all operations starting with Manchester.
Wanted to stick to trains, didn't they?
Yeah, but then they're not selling everything anymore. They just sold Manchester. So I'm presuming what they've done is the money they've saved from Manchester. I think in the end Manchester was losing a profit from. Manchester was losing money from. And obviously that money that they've saved from not losing, from losing Manchester, will have gone into other places.
Don't get me started on now. Right. Okay. Well, here we go then. The see, I don't know. I don't even know where to start. I do agree with you though. Most of the time, it is just an eclipse or a solar.
Who was
Although,
it? Was it MCT who had a garage in Stockport bus station? Where they just closed off, yellow, where they just closed off some of the stands in Stockport bus station and made it into a depot. Was
From
that
very
MCT?
soon, solars will no longer run on the Red Arrow. It will be Versas instead.
Where's
Because
that
679 and 680 are being retired and replaced by the old Rainbow One Versas, which is a shame. Coach third. It is funny. It's supposed to be their flagship, and all of the coaches are dead. And yeah. Although I think they got 85 back. I think that's back working again. After how many months? Too many months for bustimes.org to remember as well.
They want the TFGM versus have been kept there after they went bust. Ah, right, okay. Stagecoach Man, I've not even started because I've been busy, and I said to you, would you send me some textures, and you didn't. So
Wait a minute, you completed a full route. I've just realised.
I did, but should you really count it? Because it crashed twice.
Solo 498. No way. No, you can't. No.
Newington Butts.
You can't get no solos on the Red Arrow X38. It's just wrong. You can't do no. They blow up.
Does the 133 go via Brixton?
I don't mind 712 on the Red Arrow though. That's nice on a cold day.
Josh.
Although 712
Jack,
on any route there.
does the 133 go via Brixton?
Probably.
Oh,
Yeah,
Christ.
no, I can't remember.
See you later, James. Nice to join you. Nice of you to join us.
That was my elbow. Ooh.
Does anyone know if the 133 goes via Brixton in chat? Because if so, expect to crash around there. I sent you the way to ones where you're still trying to find the Tesco one. It's 1910, currently repaired the whole of the seafront region. Alright, okay. Like I said, I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but
Penton Place.
I need to try and get... Oh, Christ, the 133 goes via Brixton. Well, I expect to crash around there then.
No.
Yeah, Stagecoach. I'll try and do it at some point, but I need to try and get an update for Stoughton out before Sunday. So I'm a little bit busy, but I will do it at some point for you, I promise. I'm staying in bed. Oh right, okay. I'm with you now. I'm with you. Does this bloke not want my buzz? What an absolute wasp. Oh, did Gabri say he was going? Alright, okay. I'm with you now. See you later, Gabri. I don't know if you're still here or not. That was like 12 hours ago. Oldham might be getting new buses. I would imagine they are if they've been told that the Geminis are allowed to run into Manchester. They won't have enough E400s to run all the services into Manchester. So
680 sounds like it's about to take off when it goes above 25. 679 just sounds like it's ready
no,
to just
I don't think they will
die.
change the
It's
engine.
just as if the gearbox is just being like strangled and muffled, and it's just no. It's just so. It's not like 656. 656 was as clear and loud as anything. Most of the 04s were, but then
133.
you move on to 55s and it's like.
I really hope they don't touch the engines in the Euro 4 and just change into the Euro 4 Geminis and just change them to go and just send them elsewhere in the country. I wonder what they'll get, whether they'll get street decks or... Actually, no. What they're doing, I know what they're doing. Street decks are coming, the Gemini 3s are coming off Vantage. They are going to be painted into normal first Olympia, I believe. And they're not street decks, they're Geminis, before anyone even says that. And they're getting new buzzes for Advantage, I believe. I've seen on Facebook a few times. Yeah, the Gemini engine chugs are sexy. I have been told, well, I've seen on Facebook a few times that the Vantage is getting BYD E400 cities, which is pretty pants, really. The street lights coming back, I think. I'm surprised that it's confused me that they wanted all of the vehicles back from Bolton. They wanted all first wanted all the vehicles back from Bolton to carry on running in service, but then Queen's Road, they was happy to sell off when Queen's Road predominantly had new buses compared to Bolton. Most of Bolton's vehicles were the Euro 3 B7s and Euro 4 B9s, but they was happy to sell. They wanted all them back, but all the Euro 4, Euro 5, but Queen's Road had loads of new buses, far newer buses than Bolton. But oh, brilliant!
Yes, I agree. I think 75 will be gone soon. It's like, I don't know. They picked the most unreliable Irizar i4 out of the batch. It seems it's just terrible.
Yeah, BYD's for Vantage. That's what I've seen.
Oh, not BYD. Oh, please no.
Yeah, E400 City. They've gone from street deck. Gemini 3s to BYDs.
Not those things they've got in York. Oh no, they're Optare. No.
Yeah,
BYD. What double decks have they got? Have they got any double decks?
BYD.
133.
Yeah, the E400 City. Stagecoach Manchester have them.
Oh, those electric things with the wheel beyond the back of the bus.
Yeah.
It's so far back, and the blinking exit door. What's that doing? It's like,
Yeah, they're doing. That's what I've been told, but I believe their order has been delayed because of Corona. But I don't see why they should replace the Vantage vehicles, because they're either Euro 5 or Euro 6. But 65 plate would be Euro 6, wouldn't it?
the E400 City CBG, the biogas ones, they're not too bad. They're like proper cities. They're not those horrible
Are they
electric things.
Are they doing this? What? I forgot what I was saying. This lane is anorexic. Are they? I can't remember what I was going to say. It's gone again.
No.
We have the
You're train of
E400H city down here in Plymouth. They're not that bad. There's a lot of them. They have a deal where every 5 years Vantage gets new vehicles. To be fair, that is pretty true. That was a red light, but I'm just going to count it as amber. It's fair enough. It is the most profitable route in Manchester, I believe, or it's the second most profitable route. It's up there anyway, with the most profitable routes in Manchester.
I don't understand Vantage. I've never understood it. It goes on the busway, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But I don't understand why. It's supposed to be an express, isn't it?
Yeah, it is an express.
Yeah, it's
actually really nice. It's very useful. It cuts journey time. Well, from Leigh, the 34 into Manchester is about an hour and something, about an hour and 10 minutes, an hour and 20 minutes. Vantage down the busway is about 40-45 minutes to Manchester city centre.
no, not bad then.
It is quite weird
133.
going down the busway then.
Streatham.
I've never been to
RE400H
the
is
busway.
like I know.
Vassal Road.
I don't understand them though. Buses are for roads, trams are for.
It's a weird experience, and for like people like me who know that the driver is sat there not touching the wheel as well, while that is just using the pedals on the floor. It's
No, they're still supposed to guide them along, aren't they? Just in case.
Yeah, I think they're supposed to have their hands on the wheel at all times, but I've seen plenty of drivers that have not had hands on wheels.
I've seen drivers that haven't got their hands on the wheel during normal workings, with
Yeah,
their
that
eyes
is true.
off the road,
Many a
and
driver for
feet off the pedals, and
stagecoaches driving with
heads
their knees.
down, counting money, going through red lights.
Oh, that is an excellent gear change. 25,000 revs. Are you going to change gear? You going to change gear? No? You're not changing gear? No? Okay. My mate hates the V. I'm presuming that means Vantage. Also, I need to announce that the next bus stop is closed.
They get a load of bus things, what's it called? Surfers, bus surfers, where they're hanging onto the back.
The Gemini 3s, the street next year, I know.
It's because of that weird.
Makes him spew on the busway. I can imagine.
door thing.
I mean, I have motion sickness, but I've always managed to get a front seat on Vantage. But I can imagine, especially with the high back chairs as well, for people with motion sickness, they're not great. Because it is quite, when the guide wheels hits the side of the busway, you can feel it jolt like. So I can imagine it being quite, well, not the best for people with.
See, I know a driver who point blank refused to drive 2 buses because even on normal roads they swayed that much, double deckers, that it just made her feel sick every time she drove them. So it can be, even for trained professionals with many years of experience, it can be very problematic when a bus is not normal.
Our 400 MMCs, they have the coach seats on. Where's this Waslet going? They have the coach seats on, and when I'm not sat at a place where I can see out the front window, they do make me feel ill as well.
I always go for the front or wherever, if possible.
I normally try and sit at the... Well, it's very rare that I actually go upstairs on a decker, to be fair. I normally sit at the back.
See, I'm usually either downstairs at the very front or
That's what I
upstairs.
mean. That's what I mean. If it's a decker, I'm normally downstairs at the back.
If it's a single decker, I like to get the single seats.
It's a
That's
single
what I
decker. I'm at the back as well. I'm usually at the back on every bus, to be honest. Stagecoach
Don't
man.
sit next to me, peasant.
Oh no, it went. Was it stage? No, it was James Gregory. James, who knows that I sit at the back. I was Stoughton going Reese. No, well,
No, it's not.
I've had other things to do. Yeah, Wigan gets all the rejects. Well, no, our E200s, we stick with our E200s, our E300s, but then the E400s tend to get passed down from Ashton. The only 400 that I can think of that has left Wigan and gone to another depot in Manchester is 19101 or MX07 HLZ.
Oh, that's your favourite.
It is. That went to Sharston Depot, and then they killed it off. And then when it was going down the M62, I think it was, going to Hull, its engine blew.
Oh dear. Right off, I assume.
No, they've got it back on the road, I think, again.
Oh,
But I don't know
that's good then.
I don't know if it's Euro 4 still. It's possibly got a Euro 5 engine in there. But don't quote me on that.
Euro 4 B7 is the best.
And this is where you're wrong.
It's not.
It is.
See, I usually like older buses. Newer buses tend to be plastic and
To be
rubbishy.
fair, anything Volvo and it's built proper solid.
Yeah.
Even the B8, well, I mean, I've not been on a B8, but the Euro 5 B7s are built very,
B8s
very solid.
are solid, along with the seats. No.
Volvo and Wrightbus stuff tend to be built very, very well. The Wrightbus, the Gemini, the Wrightbus stuff has gone downhill, but it's
It's still better.
it's still better than ADL, 100 miles better than ADL. Trying 400s were good. Yeah, Jack. Yeah.
Look in general, please. Thank you.
1 second stream. Well, I'm silly, obviously. Just.
How do you? I can't remember how you do this. Help. It's been so long. Right. Oh no, I forgot to look at the thing. There we
What's
go.
happening?
Things. Something's happening.
Oh, well, that's nice to know. Yeah, they can be worn for cold pinging.
Yep.
Yeah, MX-08s were pants. Oh, don't worry, Fully. We turned 2 corners on the 133 and it crashed. MX-08s were pants, but they're better than. To be fair, we only have our E400s are only 08, 09, 58, and 59 now. Our 57s and 07s have gone, and 1 or 2 56s that we had have gone as well. My passengers have lost textures, which means my Omsi is about to die.
To Streatham.
Yeah, buses are just plastic now. I used to like E200s, 8838, aka the Screamer. E200s, yeah, it's not loading the next tile. Let's do a quick restart again.
No. Well done.
This is Fully's fault. If he wanted to come in and said, I didn't expect this to still be alive, then it wouldn't have died. So, blame him.
No.
E200s with balloon turbos. E200s are not nice in any shape or form. I do like, to be fair, some of the whiny voice are interesting, but they're still not my favourite. I'd just rather have a B7, to be honest. Not gonna lie. Oh, that's interesting. TTC Diecast are doing an Optar Solo SR model for 50 quid. Oh, it's Chinese or Hong Kongese. I don't want to. We've now gone from an amber weather warning for snow, an amber weather warning for flooding, to keeping the amber weather warning for flooding, but also a yellow warning for snow and ice. Is it still snowing? It is.
Sorry, I didn't mean to send those to you.
Everything's covered outside. Honestly, I just, the weather up here is just strange. So it's gone from category 8 monsoon, everything's flooded, thunderstorms, a bit of sun, and now it's snowing. Yes, Studio Polygon were doing an E300 man. Well, they were doing an E300 pack. I don't know if that's still being worked on because the B10 came along. I can't tell you. I don't really. In fact, I don't speak to Studio Polygon, to be fair. Off stream. Well, off. I don't speak to them full stop, to be honest. See you later, Sticky. Enjoy. Make good choices. I'm catching Fully's phrases.
Right, that has been sorted.
Thanks, Jack.
Although something else.
Oh, what's happened there? Oh, well, that's good to know. We are going to be joined by Liam. I'm going to drag him up now. And unmute him.
Hello.
Hi, Liam.
How do you just drop the band hammer?
Oh, yes, I loved that. That was fun.
In the Gemini 1B9 being made, yes, there is a Gemini 1 being made. So you've taken my belting fully, and I've taken your make good choices.
How is Omsi?
Crashing. I'm in London.
Are you
Nothing
streaming?
new then.
I am streaming, yeah.
Hello to the racist screen.
It's not like Josh's where there's 300. There's only 10 of us, and one of them's probably Jack.
I'll look in my subscription. Where is it? Why isn't it in my subscription?
The big famous Mr. Fully Love's in there.
It's on your YouTube channel, yes?
It is, yes. It's on Facebook. We decided to go a bit adventurous this week then.
Ah. Driving the best bus.
Well, it's not, because it's crashed my Omsi several times, but you know, we'll just work with that. The best
It is the best bus.
Yes.
I'm in your chat. It is the best bus.
Yeah, obviously.
And probably the worst map to play on.
No, there's worse. Not naming any names, but it begins with H and ends in Othorpe. Yeah, we'll go with
Hey.
Yeah, Harrowthorpe, never mind. It's
Didn't know that map.
It's a fantastic map. I think you'll love it, Liam. You should.
Should I buy Omsi? Should I buy Omsi now and just drive that one map?
You should drive Harrowthorpe.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
it's
love it.
well worth the £25 that Omsi is, just for Harrowthorpe.
What do I get with the base game?
German maps, but a lot of maps are free, so you can get BOTW, Cottrell, Smarden.
What?
A lot of the maps are basically the only map you have to pay for is this and Keedlestone, and Keedlestone is only a couple of pounds, and a German map that's been converted.
No,
but we won't go
not
there.
the new one. The old one's not available anymore.
Oh, is it not? I thought. Oh no, it's not, is it?
No, that was the original one that he released.
Yeah. So basically, all the maps are free, and the 400 MMC, the Gemini 3, Streetlight, Spectra, and I'm missing one.
How much of a file? How much of a big file is Omsi? Like, how long
I think it's
do you
about
reckon it take
30.
me to
I think it's
download?
about 30 gig base file.
So that'll take me about longer than tonight. Not long, no, not longer than tonight, if you get what I mean, but it'll take me like over an hour.
Recent is no filter. No filter. I can control myself.
Oh, it's £27, and
To be honest, Liam,
add on London.
I would wait. Oh yeah, don't buy Add on London for one of the base get maps. There's no point.
Add on London is
At least not until you get your new PC anyway.
I can run it off this PC, I reckon. I can run quite a few games on my PC now. I have. Oh wait, no, Omsi's not a graphics card game, is it?
No,
not
it's a
done by
CPU
graphics.
game. What CPU do you have?
I don't know.
Omsi's 3 gig. I thought it was 30.
Is it 3 gig? Oh, that'd be easy to download. I'll download that within an hour. I want the MMC, so.
Liam, is
I'll
there
buy
much
Omsi, I'll have to
point
buy the
why you're going
MMC.
back up to Harrogate in the next few days? There might be another. Will the Easter sale be on? It might be
I
an
want
Easter
to-
sale.
I want to enjoy tomorrow.
I thought you was going on the Minecraft server tomorrow.
I'm going with everything tomorrow. Everything is tomorrow.
Everything is tomorrow. Omsi's only 3 gig. I swear it was like 30 when I
You know what?
reinstalled it.
I'm getting paid soon. I might as well. Wait, have they got it on Steam keys? I've always wanted to get Omsi, but I've never like thought to purchase it.
If you want my advice, the pack you should download would be the MS Gen 3, not Studio Polygon 400 OMC. Because it's balanced.
I would only buy it for the MMC. I know that sounds really bad, but I'll only buy it for the MMC because the MMC is just an amazing bus.
It's not in Omsi. It really isn't.
It's the best in real life. Don't you agree? Don't you agree, Reese?
No, I don't agree one bit, but we'll just move on from that.
You've even annoyed me there.
133.
I'm just. What have I done? I've done something.
Honestly, if you want a pack that's more worth the money and runs well, then the Gen 3 pack would be the pack for you. I am not currently using Sweet Effects on this install of Omsi, but I do normally have it installed. Exactly. You need Fully's graphics more.
Oh, I forgot what email I sent it to. Damn it, I've got an option.
Also need Fully's performance mod. What I messaged you about at 10 o'clock this morning. Sorry. Something stuck in my throat there. Don't you love it when you do something in the editor and the editor says no and breaks your map and you have to close it done and cry every night about it being chatted about? Yeah, Omsi, yeah, the editor is fantastic for that. The MC is plastic box on a very thin metal. I just love ADL's quote on the launch video. This bus will never rattle. I'm yet to get an MMC that hasn't rattled.
I have been on a few MMCs I haven't rattled because Reading Buses is made of MMCs. And it's really nice.
Oh, there's no performance mod, I don't know what you're on about.
Do you know the first bio bus in
Yeah.
England? That one in Reading that we have because we're the best area. Partly because we're full of MMCs and all them sort of cool buses. I went on that and it doesn't rattle. As far as I know. That was like
They do.
a year ago.
James, ours rattle and squeak. I'm going round this bus if I can pull out here. Oh, you can just wait. Not sitting behind him for that.
We're playing Formula 1 with the buses.
If I was playing Formula 1 then, E400 MMC wasn't my point. It wasn't my... It wouldn't be my choice of vehicle. Because the windows move. It all moves. It's just appallingly built. They may as well have just put it together with blue tack. Because the right bus stuff, things actually slot into each other, where ADL vehicles, they just screw together, so the screws become loose over time and then it rattles.
Optez glue.
Optez blue tack.
No, honestly, they do use, well, it's proper sealant stuff, but it's like a gluey stuff sometimes for certain windows.
Oh, E200s are appalling for rattling. Especially the emergency exit door. Christ alive.
Yeah.
What about the E300s?
E300s are just as bad for rattling. The
I've been on a few of them. And
the gap, yeah, but a lot of your E300s are Scanias, aren't they?
yeah.
I've never been on a Scania E300. The gap between the
They're nice.
The MAN E300s don't rattle as much as the ADL ones do. The gap between the emergency exit lock and the actual lock bit, the bit that it locks into, it must be about a couple of centimeters, so it just bounces and rattles. That and the E200s and 300s.
How good would you say the street deckers?
What, the Gen 3 pack?
No, just in real life, in general.
Oh, an amazing bus. The best modern bus that is out at the minute. But that's being produced at the minute. Easily.
In my ones, they have sofas.
Yeah, and the E200 MMCs that Warrington's own buses have sofas.
I don't understand why they have sofas, but it's cool because you can enjoy your ride sitting on the sofa. Oh, Sam, I reckon our E300s are better than yours.
E300s are probably the best vehicle by ADL.
No, I would have to decline.
If you don't count the darts,
Fine.
because the darts were originally designed by Dennis. Do like a dart. And same with the ALXs, they were designed by Dennis. But ADL as a whole, I'd say, things designed by ADL, I'd say probably the E300 would be my favourite. But I'd still rather have a MAN E300, even though it has no legroom whatsoever at the back of the vehicle. But you know, we'll just move away from that.
133 to Streatham.
Honestly, the other thing was a good suspension. The suspension compared to a 20-year-old B10 is appalling. I know. It's because it's the same with the Pacer. The new Civities that Northern have, the suspension is like, you may as well not have any suspension at all. But the Pacers, yeah, they may have bounced, but at least they bounced and didn't not bounce. There was suspension there. Yeah, well, we have peasant spec because we have Stagecoach.
Oh, I remember having Stagecoach. I had Stagecoach in my old house.
Liam,
it's now Reading Busters.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Reading buses are not, are still not top spec vehicles like this. A lot of a lot of them are the mid-range spec Reading buses, I'd say.
So basically, what looked like it happened, from my point of view, as I'm not the best, nowhere near as good as your knowledge about buses, but it looked like Stagecoach sold all their buses to Reading buses on the routes that we had. That they had round my old house, and that's been moved to Reading buses, that route now. So that route is now getting held for E300s.
Yeah.
When it used to be, I don't know the old. It used to be a really old Stagecoach bus. But it looked like they've all been like sold to Reading buses, which looks weird.
No, I would disagree. Best livery is either X Lines or Stagecoach Lakes. They're just the best liveries.
I love the Birmingham one. Birmingham #1, is it?
I don't know. I don't really know.
One of them park and ride buses. They look amazing.
The National Express livery is very smart, but I still think X Line is also quite dull. It's not the most exciting livery. It's very just one colour.
I've got Omsi.
Have you?
133
Yes.
to Streatham.
I don't know why.
They originally
But I've got
had James. They originally had the first Pulsar hybrid Gemini, but I believe that went to Arriva London.
Streatham Hill.
But I'd still say either Stagecoach Lakes or X Lines are the. See you later, OP. Are the best liveries. Like I say, the National Express one is smart, but it's also very bland, I think.
It's apparently going to take me an hour and 7 minutes to download.
That's not too bad.
So when I wake up at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, hopefully 8 o'clock tomorrow morning.
It depends.
I did set an alarm this morning, but
yeah, alarms don't work with me either. It depends, Sam. Do you mean the first Ipswich vehicles, as in like the Swift ones and stuff? Or do you mean Ipswich buses, as in Ipswich buses? Because if you mean Ipswich buses, then probably one of the worst liveries. Gonna hop on the B5 open top when I go to yeah, the open top B5s are really, really nice.
I'm gonna send you a DM, Reese, of a livery that we have down at Reading buses.
Right.
When you're next stuck in traffic, which wouldn't be that long, have a little look.
I have turned traffic right down though now because Omsi was not having fun. We'll go with.
Not surprised.
Traffic lights, on the other hand.
Yeah.
Oh, what number is it? Is it this one? Please be this one.
I think we're actually coming into
yeah.
Streatham now. Is that the 201 way? That I think so. Yeah, because this is Christchurch, so we're coming into Streatham now anyway. So we're coming towards the end of the route.
So we had these running on that route.
I'll check when I stopped here.
And now we have these. I don't mind that livery. I think it looks pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean the Alexes are really nice. The old Stagecoach Alexes. They may be peasants.
They were old as well.
Yeah, but older buses are better than new buses anyway.
133
Far more reliable and far less pants.
I will agree with you on one thing that you just said there. older buses are really reliable
Avenue.
for how old
Right here.
they are.
Brixton Bus Garage.
They're just more reliable in general.
Oh, Omni's going to take me 2 minutes to download, not an hour.
We have the
And it's
best
only
look in the
1.3
B7TL.
gigabytes.
I'd still disagree with you there. I'd still say First Barbie is better. And I know Great Yarmouth, I think, have B7s in thingy. Doncaster has ex-Manchester presidents, don't they? I don't know, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, B7TLs. But, Sam, the issue with your B7TLs is they're not B7TLs anymore, they've got Euro 4 engines in or Euro 5 engines in. Which is just wrong.
Streatham Hill Station, Streatham Hill.
Yeah, I'm a listen.
Right, the real question is, should I buy the E400 then for it?
No, MS Gen 3 Liam, it's so much better.
Where do I get all these?
They're all on Steam. Well, not all of them are on Steam. So most of the free
Oh, I see what you mean.
you can have a 200 MMC. That's free, and that's actually a really nice vehicle. The 400 MMC, Liam, it's not. If you, well, it's up to you. Obviously, it's your money, but if you want my advice as someone who's played 3,000 hours on Omsi, the 400 MMC.
You've played 3,000 hours a month.
Yeah, plus 2,000 on another account. The 400 MMC is 100 times worse than the Gen 3 pack.
Is the newest E400 MMC by any chance the Omsi add-on
The London
Studio Polygon?
Yeah,
It looks cool.
but the performance is not cool. If you,
You know what, after stream, I'm just going to get you to like help me download all of it.
yeah, I will do. If you want,
So I have no idea what I'm like.
if you want, the 200 MMC is a really nice vehicle, and it's free, and it performs really well as well.
Oh, that's nothing. I want the street deck.
Yeah, the Street Deck pack is so much better than the 400 MMC, Liam. Oldest bus in Manchester is probably the MX-55 Trent Hendry. Yeah, MX-55 KPY was at Wigan for a while, and then they lost it. And then Wigan got rid of it and got a load of 06 plate and 56 plate E400s. And then the E400s have gone now. And we are back with a shortage of buses.
Oh, the Gen 3 pack.
Yeah.
Is that the one I get, yeah?
Well, obviously it's up to you, but if you want a good performing, really nice vehicle to drive, then the Gen 3 pack, and it's got loads of variants as well, and there's a London variant coming as well.
The E400 is everywhere on my screen. That's another thing that's like tempting me.
Ignore it, Liam.
Everywhere I look, the E400's there.
Mount
I just think it's just an amazing bus. That's why.
Well, like I say, it's up to you, but if it was me, I'd definitely be the Gen 3 pack first. I think people wanted to get off there, but it's fine. We're just going to ignore them. Pretend they didn't want to get off. I don't think no one wanted to get off anyway, they're just standing. Those buses in Ipswich are definitely Londoners. That's the curb.
It's hammering it down where I live.
It's snowing where I live.
Alright, just because you northerners get snow and us southerners get
Liam,
rain.
Half of Wigan is underwater. We've had storms, we've had flooding, we've had literally every weather you can name it today. And now we've got snow,
Look.
and it's stuck, and everywhere is quite
Don't
deep,
worry.
so.
3, 2,
I'll be up north in 2 days' time.
Oh, Yorkshire's got it worse than over here.
And by the way, if anyone's on stream and I'm an essential worker,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why
he's
I'm
a key
travelling
worker.
tomorrow on Friday. Oh my god.
Yeah, these, they're the B8, they're not B8s, they're Daimler, but, yeah.
I just wanted to put that what is it called? Declaration, that's the right word. Out before anyone like starts saying anything. I'm an
Gen-
essential worker.
The Gen 3 is getting completely redone for London. And it's got scrolling IBUS displays. It's got gasket glazing. It's got everything that you can possibly want on a London spec vehicle. Like, you just have to run it. You just have to hope that London actually runs. So I will be doing another stream on London when that comes out. I need to just do a normal stream on London with the actual London vehicles.
Oh, it might help if I put all my everything in, like where I live and stuff. There we go. Card number. No, wrong one. There we go. That's the right one.
Lancashire's better than Yorkshire. I just need to. Yeah, we can converse it now. That.
I've got the Gen 3 pack.
Excellent.
133.
Time for the E400. Where do I get the E200 from? I want to drive that one.
Fellas Film. If you just type in Fellas Film on in Google, you'll have to make an account and turn your ad blocker off because they're very, very, very funny with ad blockers. And they'll just disable your downloads.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm just gonna get ad blocker. I'm just gonna get ad for YouTube in a minute. What is it? Is my ad blocker even on?
I don't know. I'm just saying if you've got one, turn it off because Fellas Film don't like ad blockers.
So what's the place called?
Fellas Film. It's in. I think it's in the description of the stream actually.
I'll have a little look then.
I've just stopped in the keep clear box, but it's fine. I may as well just block the entire junction now. In fact, there'll be a link to this 200 MMC in there, but quite a lot of the vehicles.
Are we running into some problems? Is it because I have my my ad blocker's just magically turned back on? Okay, refresh.
Right, we are going to end the stream when we get to Streatham Station. No. Oh, hang on, No, we have had a crash on this route, haven't we? We had to reload, or twice. So, I've still not driven a full route completely in London. I'm hoping when the Gen 3 update comes out, we shall be able to drive it then. Come on, lights. I'll help you install stuff so in a minute, Liam, when I finish the stream.
Oh, I need to make an account, that's probably why.
Oh yeah, you'll need to do that.
I'll just put my email in. There we go. I am 100% a human. Motorcycles. It would help if I could see half the pictures. There we go. A train. That has a train. That looks like a 717. Intercity 125. That and then that. Check. All that and that. Now, am I a human? I am a human.
Right, we are here at Streatham.
Oh, wait.
Stick not in service on the blind.
It'll take ages to scroll.
It's fine. Is that everyone off? Yes, it is. See you later, James. Have a good one.
See you in a bit.
Thanks for joining. I'm ending here anyway now, so it's fine. Which is the 133. Here it is. Oh, slightly overturned on that. No, overturned.
Streatham Station.
To be fair, the only crash we had was in Brixton, and I was expecting a crash there, so that wasn't too bad. Bar the one at the beginning, but we hadn't actually really started the route there because we hadn't got to the first stop. So, on that note, in fact, I'm just going to pull into the 201 stand, and then we can actually see the bus while we do the outro. There we go. We shall turn the bus off.
Okay, cool. That's going to take me about a minute or 2 minutes to download that next gen 3 pack.
Yeah.
Oh, a minute. That's easy. Cool.
We'll just log off the ticket machine, which I've not actually done yet, so we'll just do that now. Driver sign off. Press enter to confirm. And log out to the iBus as well. There we go. And that's... I would have just driven to BN, then I don't know what BN is, but cool. It's a 5-minute drive. No, I'm just going to drive here because if I drive and then my Omsi crashes, then I'll fall out with my Omsi, so I'm just going to end it here while I know it's working. So, thank you all for watching. I know quite a few of you have been here for all of it, if not most of it. And I apologise about the crashes, it's just a mixture of London and the 400 MMC. But we got here in the end, we managed to complete 2 routes. Just, I think it was up to 5 crashes, maybe 6. Somewhere about then anyway. Plus an OBS restart, because that crashed as well. But, yeah. So, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Well, see you Saturday when I'm streaming the West Highland line. So, from me, Jack, and Liam, see you later.
Bye.
See you in a bit.
Bye.